Let's see, who is here? I think it's early.
480.
Oh, that's interesting. 480.
So, but
That's not
then
bad.
you're not ranking for your main name. No. The
Okay.
first one is the Broward Schools, then Twitter, then Wikipedia, then Instagram. then
Hi,
Facebook,
Amari. How are
then
you?
LinkedIn,
Do yourself.
then
Good,
Texas
good, good.
Midwest School State.
Are you
Then
in
Study
Ohio or are
Aberdeen
you in
Avenue
Portland?
page.
I'm in Cincinnati, so
Oh,
Just in that
okay,
Yeah.
great. How's your nephew doing?
good.
Good.
Yeah, I know if I have a lot of you.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our 2022 Apparel Masterminds. Yay. I'm so glad that everybody is here. And I just want to give a little shout out. We have two new people on Apparel Masterminds today. And one of them is Ross and the other one is Ari. So I want to thank you. Ari is our special guest today, and he's going to teach us all something that we don't know and that we need to know. We do need to know all these things. So I am going to just do a little introduction for Ross and Ari, who don't really know who I am, and then Roberto, and then we'll go around the room. So my name is Meryl Catlin, and I am the owner of Make a Tea Online. We are an online design and apparel company where we produce no minimums of products, of t-shirts, of coffee mugs, of tote bags, hoodies, and blankets, towels, and all kinds of stuff that you can personalize. So what we're doing here is we have your artwork, your stores, your idea, your vision, and we are helping you to build your business. Could be a full business, could be a side business. For me, it's a full business. For other people, it's a side business. For other people, it's a mission. And we need to get out. We need to get out your message, your artwork, your ideas, your dreams, and your goals. And it's a little bit difficult for somebody who is not actually making the product to do it yourself. So I'm admitting somebody right now. We've got Garrett. Garrett, how are you? Welcome to Apparel Masterminds. And so it's, I think, hi Garrett, how are you?
Oh.
I think that it's hard for people that are actually not making the product to market properly. So I want you to know that we're a team, we're a group, that we care about your product. We care a lot about your product, and we want to make sure that it's printed perfectly, that I can help you with marketing, that we can help you with design of the website, and everything that you need that you can't do yourself, because, or you can come in here and work here if you want to, but for those who can't do that, we are here for you, and we're helping to promote your dream, your vision, your goal, and your idea. I've been in the printing business for a really long time, for about 30 years, and I've seen the waves of how things are printed and how they're done and how they're marketed. And right now we have an incredible opportunity in this day and age to print digitally, and the prints are holding up, they're lasting, and people like wearing them. They're a soft feel, and that's important for us on the fulfillment end, on the process, on how to do things. And what I do is, I'm going to say, I'm a student of business, and I'm a student of our products. So I spend a great deal of time researching material, products, printing, inks, machinery, and all kinds of things that you don't have to worry about. But I do testing and buying samples so that we can test things, so that things can come out and look great. And that's what I enjoy doing. And so that comes naturally to me. So anyway, now I'd like Roberto to say a few words. Roberto is a dear friend of mine that we've worked together for, he thinks 10 years, but I say closer to 20 years. And and he's the brains behind I don't know, behind the way the internet works. So go ahead, Roberto, introduce yourself.
So obviously, like Meryl says, right, we're in a partnership, and my job, at least on this partnership, is to just simplify the way you guys want to be found. Because obviously, there's, I don't know, the last time it was actually a number, how many businesses are online or how many websites, right? So in order for you to be found online, in order for you to be to receive traffic, you have to be hyper focused on one particular message, right? And be the best at it, right? If you have a website with red shoes, there's some Brazilian websites with red shoes. But if you specify that are red shoes from Italy and leather, the longer your search, the easier to rank, and the more specific for people to find you. Right now, with all kinds of likes and everybody looking for different things, there's going to be a group of people that are looking exactly for what you're looking for or for what you're selling, but you have to be very specific of what you sell. So knowing what your product is, how to present it, how to explain, how to talk about it, is going to open the doors so Google can give you more traffic. Okay, saying I have a website that sells t-shirts is not good enough, because there's a Brazilian websites that do that. Okay, but like make our schools safe, what's the message, what's the whole point, what's exactly what you guys are doing, and then people who are looking for different or similar searches are gonna more likely be able to find that website, right?
Make it
the online.
It's not
just about custom t-shirts, even though we rank well for a while, but now
with all the
changes,
Google now
makes
this
this double business a local business. So now we're focusing into the surroundings. Like
we're getting
a lot more traffic from just local traffic than what
we
used to get from California and other places.
So
every single business that wants to be online needs to be very specific and needs to understand what's the business product, how to display, how to talk about it, how to make it very simple. Because the simpler it is and the more specific you present it, right, you can talk about it, you're gonna find that more people can find you. If you make it too broad, then you're competing against a lot more websites. So if like in the TikTok area, right, what's your niche? What is it that you're talking about? It's not just talking to teenagers, because everybody in TikTok talks to teenagers, right? So be very specific. And so same thing with any business that wants to be online, So we try to make it simple. Today we're gonna go through a little bit tutorial with Lori, right? And one thing that we through our meeting this morning we found out, right? So you want me to go into that now or later on?
Let's go into it later on. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, Roberto. So Roberto is highly knowledgeable on search engine optimization, and he is highly knowledgeable on how your stores are working. And he knows the back end. He started with me when we first got our software, which is from a company called Deco Network, and they're out of Australia, but they have offices in Atlanta and offices in California and offices in Europe, and they are constantly available to us, which is amazing. So in other words, if you had a Shopify store, you can't just pick up the phone and call somebody and get an answer right away. But with our platform, you can do that. You call me, I call them, they call me back within minutes. So it's an unbelievable opportunity to have a store and to be able to you kind of take things for granted after a while, like you have a problem with it, you have a question with it, pick up the phone, call Meryl, we make a change. My daughter Stephanie, she'll make a change. But what really happens is you can't do this with other stores because you're a number. You're not even, Roberto said yesterday, you're not even a number. You're like a little tiny nothing to them. They just want to get more and more and more. So they get their $30 a month fee. We want to create a community of business people, of people with ideas and dreams and thoughts, and be able to promote us all together. I want us all to work together because stronger together is really the best way. And we all need, I posted a little thing yesterday. It's a cyber village. We need our cyber village to get us out there. So I just want to I'm going to do a brief introduction of everybody. Amari has a store called UMAC, and Amari has his artwork that he uses as his therapy after he had his stroke. And he has very bright, colorful, positive messages on his artwork. And we want everybody to see that. We want people to be wearing bright, positive things that come from Amari, and what it's doing for him in his life is something that's positive, and we love it. We think it's great. And then we have Joe, and Joe is just a crazy guy with some crazy ideas, a sports lover, and he has his sayings that some of them are a little bit like offbeat, off color, and this is his message, this is his way, this is what he does, and he is incredible, and we love him also. And he comes in and sits here. He's actually sitting here in our office for every Apparel Masterminds, and he's dedicated, and that means a lot to us. And then we have Kelly, who we don't see right now. And Kelly, there she is. And Kelly is an artist, and she paints these big, gigantic, glorious paintings, all of love and hearts and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paintings. And she has a beautiful heart herself. And so we make her shirts. She was actually at the Las Olas Art Festival, and she did very well. She gained popularity more and more, and she is a wonderful person. And we have Garrett, and Garrett has a unique story himself. Garrett is in a wheelchair, and he has a store called Love on a Roll, and to promote love, and I guess kind of like a dating thing for individuals, young adults that are in wheelchairs. And I think Love on a Roll is a perfect name for his store. It's very creative, and way to go, Garrett. And I'm glad that you were able to, and he has a podcast. And then we have Lori, who's sitting next to me. And Lori is a visionary. Lori's a visionary. She has, her store is called Make Our School Safe, that she started after a tragic loss of her daughter, Alyssa, in the Parkland shooting. And she has something that was dear to her. Her vision is to get it out to the world, and that's to make all schools safe for all children. So hers is a extremely unique store. It is a nonprofit, and she has gained traction all over the country and continues to fight and continues to, here I'm admitting Guillermo, and she continues to fight for having children be safe when they go to school every single day, so that no parent has to suffer the tragic loss that her family, that she did, and her husband, her family has, and our community has. And also logging on now is our new graphic designer, Guillermo. And Guillermo, I just introduced everybody here. So first of all, and we have Ari, and Ari is Ari, I don't know what grade you're in.
12th grade.
12th grade. Okay. So we better get him before he leaves for college. And Ari's father does marketing and advertising for us in the community, and he does a great job of it. And when I called him the other day and I was like, Leon, I need somebody. And he said, my son. So there's always like this thing like, well, when you need to learn something new, you need to ask a teenager how to do it. So Ari is our teenage spokesman here who is going to go over with all of you the best way. He's going to tell his story and he's going to talk about the best way to market on TikTok. So I'm going to tell you something a little bit about TikTok first from my perspective. First of all, I think that all social media is actually fueled by large corporations. And it started out when I realized this was when I was studying Pinterest. And when you go onto Pinterest, when you Google something like, how to make a flower bed or how to, how to dress, appropriately for an event you're going to, or how to make cupcakes or any type of a thing that you're looking for, and Pinterest comes up and you get a link, and then that link will takes you to someone's blog. And then that blog is sponsored by different people because they've gotten gifts from these certain companies, and they've gotten, whatever it is that they're getting for writing their blog. The reason people write blogs is because they have an interest in something, and then they're able to promote products that are related to their interest. That's, and not every blog, but a lot of blogs that are merchandise driven blogs. So when I was studying some of these things that I was interested in, I was noticing that they were relating to, let's say, Home Depot or a specific store, or Amazon or Walmart or any type of a specific store. And then it occurred to me that these people are actually working for Home Depot. They're actually working for Walmart. They're working for Amazon. They're working for Macy's, and they're being paid. I don't even know if they're using their real name or not. And you're looking at this product and you're like, okay, that's cool. And then you go to Amazon, they get a little spiff from Amazon. So they could either be people that are working from their home or people that are working directly for the company. They're working for Target. I mean, Target is huge. So, and they put a lot of money into, these big corporations put a ton of money into marketing and sales. And I keep repeating this at every masterminds we have. Pepsi still advertises, Coke still advertises, Lay's potato chips still advertises. The local, we have Publix here, Publix still advertises. Why do you think these people still have to advertise? They're there. We go to them, we use them, we use their services. We don't not use their services, yet they are the ones that are constantly advertising. You think Taco Bell still has to advertise? You think they're going to lose business if they don't advertise? Well, you know what? Out of sight, out of mind. And so if you use for your own store what you can see that other big corporations are doing, you can actually kind of have like a way to market your store. Take what these big corporations are doing and don't think of yourself as a little guy. Think of yourself just as important as they are. Think of yourself as the big guy. The only way to grow big is to think big. So but use what they've done, use their money, their research, and try to figure out where you fit in to that niche, how you would advertise. And I think it's the same thing now on, like, I'm going on TikTok, and Ari's going to help us with TikTok because it's completely, mind blowing to me. And I get these TikTok things, and then I see, oh, I bought this on Amazon, or this is the greatest, this is the greatest thing Amazon had today, or your home can't be without this. You need this, you need this, you need this, you need this. I'm like, oh, I need it. Okay. And I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. And they make you think that you need it. And because they want you to buy it. And it's not, like it's not like the cute girl next door actually is buying this slicer that can slice through a potato and slice through a piece of cheese and slice through a steel rod. She doesn't need that. She's a paid actress who is working for this company that is marketing this product, but you think she's the girl next door. And it's all how we are perceiving, how the general public the general public wants something, and these large corporations, they press those buttons. They know exactly how to market to you, how to market something that they need to sell. And they're doing a fucking awesome job of it. They really, they have us captured. We are a captivated audience, and we love it. We go to the next one, we go to the next one, we go to the next one, and we want everything. So to me, everything in this world is related around the sale, the purchase of whatever it is. All right, so now we have this group, this collective group, we have products that have meaning for us. We have, Ross, I don't know what your theme is or what your goal is on your, maybe if you tell me, I would help a little bit.
Well, Batman had Robin, and I am Omari's Robin. So I'm just
Okay.
Omari's sidekick.
Okay, good. Everybody needs a Robin. I think you're all my Robins.
Kit and cat.
Kit and cat, right. We got kit and cat, right. Okay, so Ross, are you looking to have a store yourself or to help Amari with his store?
At this point, no. I'm a full-time teacher, but Amari and I have been friends for a few years, and I just try to help him out however I can because I love his work and love what he's doing.
Okay, awesome. That's great. Okay. All right. So I want to show, Kelly, are you still not showing your face here? I'm gonna call Kelly out here a little bit. So I want you to be there.
Here, I'm multitasking because I'm leaving town tomorrow. So I'm listening to you.
Okay, good. Okay. And Guillermo, would you like to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Guillermo is our new graphic designer, and he is doing an incredible job. We threw him right into the fire the day he started, and glad he's still here.
Thanks, Mara.
Okay, all right. So, Ari, let's talk about Tick-Tock.
Okay. So really quick, just to introduce myself a little bit. I'm a senior student at Stoneman Douglas High School nearby, and I'm the president of the business club there, which is actually the largest club in the school. And I have some past experience with entrepreneurship because last year I started up my own sneaker reselling business where I bought sneakers and I sold them for a higher price based on the market demand. So I've used social media a little bit to promote my business. So I have a pretty decent understanding of social media and how it relates to business. Now, a little bit about TikTok is that there's 5 billion users of the internet worldwide. And what's crazy to me is that 1 billion people are on TikTok, which is 20% of the entire internet users that use TikTok. So it's really important to start utilizing it as it's becoming one of the prominent social media platforms. So kind of a fallacy that many people believe about TikTok is that it's marketing just to teenagers and the younger generation. But through a little bit of research that I did, is that actually about 21.7% of all TikTok users are ages 30 through 39, and 20.3% are ages 40 and above. So about 40% of the actual app is really adults. So it's really important to start marketing with it because it's not just teenagers, and it's actually a lot of different types of people that use it. So TikTok is a relatively new social media platform, and just like every other social media platform, you can post content, engage with other people, and most importantly for today's purpose, you can promote business with it. But what's unique about TikTok is that you can post videos and actually showcase your service or product. So you can kind of tell a story with TikTok, unlike you're able to do with other social media apps. And that's why its popularity is growing so much. So that's a little bit about TikTok. And if I'm able to share my screen, I could actually show you guys the app and a couple different products that I found on it to showcase it.
Okay, all right, let me let you share your screen. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Got it. Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so I wanted to start with an ice cream shop that I found in Coral Springs just to show you guys an actual store that uses it. So here's the app. To the left is kind of like the search bar or the home, and on top there is an actual search bar. So this is Larry's Ice Cream. It has about 500K followers and it's in Coral Springs. And if you guys could see, you can just click on a video.
Good. Yeah.
And as you guys can see, that makes somebody really want to come into the ice cream store, unlike just seeing the ice cream on Facebook or Instagram or online would make you want to. So you look at that video and then all of a sudden you're really craving ice cream. So that's why I think it's one of the really prominent social media platforms for promoting business. And as you can kind of go down, there's more videos that are just like that, showing their different foods.
Now, how long was that video?
Just 19 seconds. The videos on TikTok can literally range from about 5 seconds to a minute long. And they can just, they can really show different types of things depending on what you're trying to get across with the video, such as you could promote, maybe you're doing some type of fundraiser at your store or something like that. And it's really cool just to show on TikTok. You can spread the word. And so that's a store that uses TikTok. And I wanted to show an actual product. So I found this cool LED lights TikTok account. And instead of just posting pictures, like I said, I'll click on a video. I mean, it's just really cool how you're able to post videos of it and actually speak to people through the videos instead of just other types of social media platforms. So that's a little bit about TikTok and some different videos that I found that I think were pretty cool to show actual products or services that people have to offer.
Now, how did you sell your sneakers on TikTok?
Okay, so I don't have the account anymore, but I also searched up sneaker shops on TikTok right here. So just kind of by posting videos of sneakers, I would post the different ones that I had in my collection that I had recently bought. And I would use hashtags and comments such as hashtag Coral Springs or the area that I was in, just to market to a group that was nearby so that this video would reach the people around me. And I would just kind of post like really cool videos of my sneakers. And I would also use a cool background such as the pool area that I have outside to make the sneakers kind of like pop at people so that people would really understand how cool they were. And like I said, I was able to show the entire sneaker. Like I would hold it in my hand and then I could flip it around and show the entire thing.
Right,
versus-
Ari, hold one second. Can you let Joe in? Because you're the,
Yes.
okay. Thank you.
Why did you get rid of the account?
I got rid of the account because I ended sneaker reselling. So I just started using the account as my own, and I don't actually, this is the same account. I just changed the username and I don't have any posts on it. But I should have probably kept the account, but I don't really do sneaker reselling anymore since it's kind of difficult to do with the new school year. But that's why.
Okay, can you talk about, can you tell people how to actually post and what about hashtags and what's best to post and hashtags that are related to getting, is it the same thing like with Instagram where you follow it?
I'm sorry, I
Did you
couldn't
hear
hear
me?
that.
Okay,
No, it's probably me. Hold on.
can you turn down? Okay, so what I know about Instagram is you look for followers. With Facebook, you have friends. How does TikTok, I'd like you to tell everybody how TikTok actually works. What we use hashtags, you use like all of
Yeah.
that stuff and how to post.
Yeah, okay. So you can use hashtags, which is was my primary way of marketing. And you can use, for example, something like sneaker selling. You could use hashtag sneakers, you could hashtag the type of sneaker, you could hashtag the area that you're in. So that really narrows down the type of outreach that you're going for. And that helps you locate a certain group of people. And in terms of actually posting on TikTok, I don't think you're able to do it on a computer. No. But here they have a For You page. That's what it's titled, For You. And there's videos on it that are literally for you. So the app uses an algorithm and it's able to track down what people like to see. And that's what it puts on your main home screen. So for example, you guys could tell that I'm a sports fanatic. So I'm getting all these different sports videos on my screen.
Okay. So when somebody posts a video about sports, they would post certain hashtags that would then relate to you, and then you would see those videos.
Yes, and based on the type of interactions that the video gets from other people, it's really important to get other people to interact with your video, because the more likes and comments and shares that you get, the more popularity the video gains. And once the video starts gaining popularity, TikTok uses the algorithm that I was just talking about, and it starts to give the video to more people and put it on more people's For You page. So if a video is doing well, then it's going to continue doing well, because TikTok is able to identify the videos that are getting lots of views, and they put it out to more people.
Okay.
Is it paramount to have a consistent hashtag with every post? Like, for example, hashtag FYP. Does that make a difference?
Yes, so different hashtags put you on different kind of different like parts of TikTok, such as if I was to say hashtag basketball, it would project my video on the people's For You pages that watch a lot of basketball videos. But the words hashtag FYP mean hashtag For You page. So that also really helps you get on the For You page using a hashtag like that. But yeah, many people use the same hashtag on every video because they're trying to market their videos to a certain demographic of people.
Besides the specific, like basketball, is there a general hashtag like hashtag FYP? Is there something else that you would consider it as, a consistent every single time?
From what I've seen, really the one that you just said, hashtag FYP, is the most used one on TikTok, just because people are always trying to get their videos big outreaches, and you get the biggest reach once you get onto the For You page. So that's what a lot of people try and do.
So where did this come up? Like, how did this come up, FYP? And how would somebody know that? How would somebody even, how would I know that? Would I never heard that till today?
FYP is kind of specific to TikTok itself, rather than other social media platforms. FYP means For You page. That's what it stands for. And like I said, this is the For You page. Everybody has their own For You page that's kind of tailored to them, and it's literally for you. So using FYP is going to project the video onto the For You page based on TikTok's algorithm. They like to see FYP because that's what gets it on the For You page.
Are there advertisements on TikTok like there are on Instagram and Facebook?
Yes, there are advertisements on TikTok. A lot of people use TikTok for their own business, and like what I was showing earlier with the ice cream, is that they actually make an account and they post their product or service. But there are actual advertisements on TikTok where people pay TikTok to get advertisements on different people's pages.
Is TikTok owned by Instagram or Facebook where you can cross post?
I don't know.
No.
I'm not sure about that.
It's its own entity?
I think it's its own entity.
Okay, so we have, I was telling Ari, I was telling you last night, we have, Kelly, you have a
But
question?
You can make a TikTok and then post it on Instagram, like to a reel or to your stories. Or
Yes, definitely. That's what a lot of people do. They use TikTok. They use TikTok to make cool videos, and then instead of only posting it on TikTok, they increase their reach by posting it on other social media platforms too.
Do you think that posting it on other, like forwarding it to your Instagram story or Facebook, does that help with the algorithms on TikTok?
Yes, it does, because the more shares that a video gets, the more people are going to see it, and the algorithm gets improved. So every time somebody clicks the share button, that improves the video, and you're clicking the share button when you post it on another social media platform.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
I forgot, I was just gonna ask a question. One of our stores Diego. And were you able to look that up, Ari?
Yeah, sure. What's the
Diego?
username?
Diego, Diago 54. He is, it's not him. No, there he is.
Here?
He's right below the, no, not that one. You go back, scroll down. Right there, that guy on the left. Okay. Okay. Every time he does a TikTok video, he gets so many orders. It's crazy. So somehow he's telling people to go to his store to buy his shirts.
Yeah, so what you're able to do in your videos is you can literally say to people, click the link in my bio. And if you go to Diego's bio right here, this is his homepage. He has a link tree is what it's called. And once you click on it, it brings you to other links. And on his link tree, he has his music links, SoundCloud, TikTok, his other social media platforms. So this
Yeah,
is what the
that's-
link in his bio brings people to.
That's a big page right there.
Oh, okay. So how do you create a link tree? What is that?
Hold on one second. Just by searching it up, you're able to create one just by going on Google and creating your own link tree, and then you can paste it right here on your bio.
Okay, so show everybody his apparel store. So that they can see what people are.
Which
It would be
of these links would be?
Plus Size Queen's website.
I remember this guy.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's his store. And so every time he does a post, he gets people, I guess people go into his store, which is actually better than Instagram because Instagram doesn't have, well, Kelly, you have a couple different websites for your artwork and for your store. That would be kind of neat to have that link tree. So, yeah. Okay.
Business card, you're like a business card. Virtual business card.
Right, right. So how do we do, can you do Linktree on something else, on Instagram or
Let me see. I haven't tried.
again?
You can put it in your bio.
All right, this is a hot tip right here. This
Hot
is a
tip.
huge hot tip, Ari. Okay,
Good job, Ari.
yep, good job. linktr.ee.
Yes, you just go to Linktree and right here, get started for free, and you can post you can create all the different links you have and put it on one centralized page.
All right, everybody needs to write this down.
Okay, but that was just, you just Googled that?
He knew about it. We don't know about it,
Yeah,
but now we know about it.
Okay, but you go, you type in Linktree.
You type in linktr.ee. Okay. All right. Does that help getting searches, having that Linktree, being a member of Linktree?
I would say so. I think it's a really cool feature to just put in your bio, and that way, instead of being limited to putting one website or one social media platform that you have in your bio, you can share everything.
Okay, Roberto wants to say something.
Well, you're getting your link post on a different page that has a good, domain authority. So
Well,
it can help you rank, but essentially.
you're
Linktree-
getting your link post on a different page that has a good PA, right, or a domain authority. So it can help you rank, but essentially Linktree is just simple place,
So it's always working. And it's useful.
and it's a free service, so
in one
it's always welcome
your
and it's useful
bio link.
because instead of just putting one link on your bio link,
Yes.
you're putting a link tree, so all your social medias and everything else.
Good.
Yeah,
You're getting people access
right,
and that's what I'm looking at. It's like a virtual business card.
right, right. Awesome, awesome.
I love that.
Man, this is like the best part of today, learning this right here. Okay.
Can I ask
Okay.
a question, Ari?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I feel like I've heard back and forth about the amount of hashtags specific to Instagram. It was use as many as possible, use all of, I think, what, I don't remember what it was, how many hashtags you were allowed to use, like do the maximum. And then I heard it's more of a sweet spot where you do less than the maximum. what is your opinion on the number of hashtags used for TikTok when you post?
Well, personally, I've always believed in just kind of keeping it minimal, targeting exactly the hashtags that you want to target, and not really just kind of like rambling on and just putting a bunch of other hashtags in there, kind of, because I think it's just better to get to the point. And also visually, when someone looks at a video, such as myself as for example, I don't really like to see a bunch of hashtags. I think that's kind of visually just not a great visual to look at all the hashtags in the caption. I think just a few that really kind of explain the video and get it narrowed down to a certain reach is, in my opinion, the optimal way to go.
Okay.
But of course, everybody has a different opinion, but that's my opinion on it.
Okay, thank you.
Also, Kelly and everyone, remember the hashtags, they started as a way to group content on social media, right, on all these platforms. That's what people started using it, because if you actually go ahead and instead of using for a topic, just using words, you go ahead and search for that particular hashtag. It's going to show you all the content, all the posts that actually have that hashtag. And that's how Facebook started, you know, and all these social medias started to grouping content. And yes, by having just a specific hashtags on your content, it would make it more specific. Okay, so if you have like, I was just looking at the most shared hashtags or the most used hashtags are love and things like that that are very broad. But if you, when you combine them, you can make them very specific message. And so they become part of a larger and larger and larger group of content.
And then some hashtags are more thought of, right, than the broad ones. So you want to use a combination of all of that, but just in a minimal, like maybe 5, maybe 6. I've seen people that use 20. That's way too much, in my opinion.
So I have a hashtag question for you, Ari. I see some people when they do when they take a word, they spell out each letter and a dot, letter and a dot, letter and a dot, letter and a dot. What's the purpose of that?
Some hashtags are more, you want to use a combination of all of them, right? Maybe 5, maybe 6. I've seen people, in my opinion.
Yeah, either that or just kind of to stand out. No real purpose of that, in my opinion, but just to make the letters kind of pop out at you.
Okay, so there's no real like technical reason for that. Just a
No,
visual
not
reason.
not to my knowledge.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I do see that quite a bit. All right, so Ari, what else? Well, first of all, I'd like anybody who wants to ask Ari a question, please ask questions. This is a very interactive, and I want people to, you know, if you don't feel funny, you can't ask a question. That's what we're here for. So anybody have a question?
Yes, Ari, first of all, great job. And I'm also a fellow alumni at Douglas.
Thank you. Cool.
And yeah, and so I was wondering, I've used TikTok for a while now. I started making videos and everything like that. But so how do you know, how do I say this? Like how do you know how to like what videos? That's what I want to know. Like what type of videos like get the most traffic? Do you just know by looking up the store like you did for the ice cream shop and your sneaker stuff, or how do you know like what types of videos are going to get the most traffic on TikTok?
So do you mean like what types of videos could one post that will do the best?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to put out there. Certain videos all reach different like groups of people, but I mean, people do a lot of different things to get views online. Really, there's no exact answer to that other than just kind of marketing to as many people as possible and trying to just get people's attention, because like I said, the more views and the more shares that you get, the better the video will do. So kind of posting something that you think other people are going to share or people are going to like and comment on is definitely really advantageous, because that's what gets the TikTok algorithm to put you on the For You page and to show you to other people.
Right. So for me, what I'm trying to do, as Meryl kind of touched upon, is talk about interable dating, which is when somebody without a disability dates somebody in a chair and like one person is obviously not in the chair, and then one person is in the chair. That's called an interable relationship. So if I was to use interable on every I'm saying that if I use interabled on every video, that would market towards that specific people that are interested in that or follow that.
Yeah, definitely. So what I would do is just put hashtag interabled relationships, and that should get you on the For You page of people that are kind of looking into that topic. That's probably the best way to reach people like that in interest.
Is there,
Okay,
is there a
cool.
way to search for Garrett is there a way that Garrett could search for couples that are, what do you call it? Interabled?
Interabled, yeah.
Interabled?
Yeah,
If you-
yeah, definitely.
And do like what Diego does, do like a combo thing with them, so where he's talking and he's pointing out that this couple, they've been together or whatever, and and something like that. Is there a way to kind of like
Oh.
looking for a demographic?
Yeah, like a duet. That's what they call it on TikTok, like a duet. That's actually a good idea, Meryl. Yeah, I never thought about that, but I definitely will look into that. Is there a way I could do that?
Yeah, you would just have to go to the search bar here and search that up, interabled relationships, and then there's probably going to be videos there regarding that.
Can you
And
do
you would
that?
just-
Let's look. Can you type that in?
Okay, how would I spell that? Is this the correct way to spell it?
Yeah, if you search it, it should come up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's all that videos, like you said.
Yeah, right here. And you would just be able to click on the video, and then you could do edit, and you could use speak over it, so you could use commentary over it.
That's a really good idea. I never even thought about making those kind of videos. I'm gonna start.
Okay. Now, do those people know, does that couple know that he's taken their TikTok video and duetted?
Yes, they'll get a notification telling them.
So
Good.
that
And-
means they can follow me and we can make work then.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Right. Love it. Love it.
Now, also really quick, when you went over those videos, I noticed some people put viral as well as the For You page. So do you want to put viral if you want that video to go viral too?
Yeah, viral is another topic that's kind of in the overarching umbrella of the For You page. You could use hashtag viral or hashtag trending or hashtag views or hashtag FYP. Just kind of mainstream hashtags will definitely help the video.
Can you
All
write
right,
those in
awesome.
the chat bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ari. And by the way,
Yeah, cool.
I have a link tree myself that I already created, but I never even thought to put it in my TikTok. So I'll make sure it's there.
Cool.
Nice. So one thing that Lori and I talked about, like I want to say hi to this girl here. One thing that that Ari and I, or sorry, that Lori and I talked about before we all logged on was something that we've talked about before, and all of us should go onto each other's social media pages and like, follow, share, and where we're all trying to help each other. I know that most of you are on my Instagram page and my Facebook page, but I would like everybody to help Lori, everybody to help Garrett, everyone to help Kelly, everyone to help Joe, everyone to help Amari, and let's all promote each other. And that could be our homework that I want everybody to do. And when you see something, like it and